The spectroscopy of carboxylic acids, we've seen a lot of this before. The probably biggest giveaway that you have a carboxylic acid is if you take an IR and you end up with this huge, wide, very broad peak going from 2500 to 3300 or so, okay? Encompassing the whole CH region and going halfway, going almost to the triple bond region and almost all the way to the end. So anything that big and wide is definitely a carboxylic acid. So that's the giveaway, but since they also have a carbonyl, you'll also have a carbonyl stretching somewhere in the normal region, although depending on whether or not two molecules have dimerized with each other through hydrogen bonding, the exact frequency of that carbonyl will be a little bit different. Small carboxylic acids have the ability to dimerize very effectively. If I just do acetic acid, we can do something like that. H. There. So the hydrogen bond donor by the OH being attracted to the acceptor of the carbonyl. So that's a dimer. So depending on whether or not the compound has dimerized, this carbonyl stretching will be modified a bit. For NMR, one key thing to look out for is the acidic proton shifted way downfield, more so than pretty much any other frequency in NMR, right? The aldehydes we've seen had an H between 9 and 10, but the carboxylic acid near 12, right? It'll usually be off the scale from 0 to 10, so it'll be shown as an insert there a lot of the time. It's acidic, so it can be present or not, right, depending on the molecule, so that usually broadens the peak, just like we saw with OHs, and also, just like the alcohol OHs, if we add D2O, if we add deuterium oxide to the sample tube, that peak will disappear, since any of those acidic H's will be very quickly replaced with deuterium, which is invisible by NMR. So that's it for carboxylic acids. The rest of this chapter involves nitriles, so we'll come back to those around when we're doing the amine chapter. So there's some mechanisms in the amine chapter that are going to be important for us with nitriles. So I want to wait until then before we get into those.